This is how to loom knit a beard in 9 rows. And this is generally what it looks like. I would suggest using the Lions brand homespun for more texture. And what you're going to do is you're going to E-wrap cast on 24 pegs. Now working flat, you want to E-wrap 24 pegs for 3 rows. If you want the upper lip to show, then you'll want to do only 2 rows. Now this beard will fit a woman's face and it will fit a man's face. I tried it on my fiance as well as myself and it works on both. And it works up pretty quickly. Okay, and there's row 2. I actually intend on attaching this to a Santa hat, but I have not made that yet, so that'll be a tutorial that I'll probably put out at the end of November. Okay, and this will be row 3. For me, it took me about 25 minutes to make the beard. That's with filming and everything. Probably would have taken less without filming. Okay, we're at the point where we're going to open up our mouth hole. And so what you want to do is E-wrap 9 pegs, then cast off 6, then E-wrap 9. Now I'm going to cast off using a crochet hook, but you can cast off the 6 whichever way you feel comfortable casting off. This is just my preference. So again, you can cast off whatever way you feel comfortable with. And we're opening up the mouth area right now. You can do this with a more regular yarn, but I chose to do this with a homespun yarn for more texture. But if you choose to use a worsted yarn, I suggest you double up the strands. After you have 6 pegs cast off, go ahead and E-wrap 9 rows. So there's your 6. Now go ahead and E-wrap 9 rows. I mean, not 9 rows, but 9 pegs. Okay. Now you're going to E-wrap 9 pegs, cast on 6 pegs, and then E-wrap 9 pegs. If you do the E-wrap cast on, then you're just E-wrapping all 24 pegs. Okay. Now you want to E-wrap 24 pegs. And after this row, we'll be starting on working on the chin area. Okay, now you want to E-wrap 17 pegs and stop. Okay, now you want to wrap and turn the next peg, and then you want to E-wrap 10 pegs. And don't touch the wrap and turn peg. We're basically working a half heel here. So wrap and turn the next peg and E-wrap 9 pegs. You should be stopping just before your wrap and turn. Make sure not to toss your wrap and turn over. Now, wrap and turn the next peg and E-wrap 8 pegs. And what this is doing, it is continuing to increase the chin area while keeping the ends of the beard smaller. So that it'll fit the face. Now go ahead and wrap and turn the next peg and E-wrap 7 pegs. wrap and turn the next peg and E-wrap 6 pegs. Now you want to wrap and turn the next peg, and then you want to E-wrap 17 pegs back to your starting point. And when you get to those wrap and turn pegs, make sure you toss both loops over. Okay. At this point, you're going to E-wrap 24 pegs for 2 rows. So this is going to be row 1. And on the wrap and turn rows, make sure that you toss both loops over. These last 2 rows will help to fit it nicely under the chin edge. It will fit snug. Okay, and here's row 2. It will fit snug to the face. That was the purpose of making sure I did the chin curved area. Okay, and as you can kind of see it on the loom, you can see the beard. At this point, you're going to cast off all pegs, and at this point you can cast off whatever way you prefer. This is just my preference, so if you've got another way that you like to cast off, go for it. Okay. Go ahead and pull through and snip your end. And at this point, I'm going to tighten my cast on so that it fits better around the nose, under the nose and everything. So go to the opposite end of where your tail is and work your way back. It can be difficult to see where to tighten your cast on. You don't have to. This is my preference of making it fit to the face really nicely. If you need guidance on how to tighten your cast on, I will put the techniques video beneath in the info box below the video so that you can go to that link to find out how to tighten your cast on. Okay, at this point I like to turn it to the back side, not the E-wrap side, but the back side. It's kind of a lazy purling, but turn it to the back side and sew it onto your hat and you're done.